Hello everyone, so let's try this again. This is Food is a Conversation Alumni Edition, session 62. Sorry for the bit of a delay, but with all these app updates, you cannot ever be ready. So anyway, while I'm waiting for these conversations are about to introduce our ecosystem members who attended any of the educational programs. Hi Rabih, how
Hello,
are you?
I'm
I'm
doing
happy this worked out with all the technical challenges here, but this happened before. Instagram keeps changing things for us. Anyway, very quickly, the conversation will be very casual, around like 30 minutes. You will get to know the alumni who is hosted today. Where is he coming from? How did he end up on the bootcamp last year? And what is his relation to the food system? I encourage everyone to also post questions because we will try to accommodate them. If you don't have the time to stay with us the entire time, no problem, because it will be posted on IGTV and on our YouTube channel as well, along with the other 61 conversations we already had. And I promise many more to come. So now, without me taking too much time, let me hand over to Rabih Hamid. Please tell us where you are dialing in from and how did you end up on the bootcamp last November?
actually I'm based. Hello everyone, thank you John, for this great opportunity, and I'm happy for the camp that it's still sustainable and it's still there to serve people with information and knowledge and know-how about the climate change and giving this global framing for things and getting to know the best from the most experienced people in the world, actually. I'm from Lebanon and I'm here for now. Um, it was like a journey for me because I didn't know about the Food Institute and the boot camp throughout the Waterloo. I was there like for a program of learning about um, knowing more awareness, building awareness regarding water challenges in Lebanon. It's a multinational NGO where we work water, how we can preserve the resources, and if there's actual problems regarding the pollution as in Lebanon, they work around that, how they can solve problems. So one of the guys there told us about the boot camp, and this is how we ended up here. So for me, it's it's a building process, starting from there and then to the boot camp, and like it was a great journey for me.
Amazing. So, about that journey, we spent 4 weeks together, part time, not 24/7, on a digital platform. So, how was that experience for you, and what were the main learnings what you took away?
Actually, I came from a different background, and I started all of that by inventing my career like 1 year ago. And the boot camp was like at the right moment to build and create this global framing and to know more about how we are facing, what are the challenges that we are facing on a global level regarding the climate, and what are the needs regarding the food to feed up the population that it's increasing, and how we'll be able to do that uh, throughout the actual technologies that we have, and at the same time how we can be like less harm for our future, and how maybe we can build up on that in the future to be more positive regarding create a better impact on the climate. So at the bootcamp, they they built that from a framing of holistic thinking regarding the problem. So we still have to produce food, but we actually have a lot of, let's say, food that is wasted. How we can create this connection between what we have actually now as resources, how we can enhance the management of these resources to let's be more efficient at this moment, and as well there was like a lot of innovation thinking. Like we don't have to wait until to face the problem when it will be like 10 billion in the earth. So we can start from now to enhance our way of thinking and to innovate throughout what we have around us, especially regarding the dormant resources and how we can be like more creative in these resources toward our communities and toward the people in general. So yeah, we were learning that from the expert people, from the people that they are from the agencies like the FAO, and as well from the private sector. So it was like different point of view, looking into the same problem and checking on that how we can start to move this big rock regarding the climate change. So yeah, it was great, like great by saying great, like enhancing your know-how with quality, because you are like listening to them, and as well you can start to practice that throughout like conversation between us on the group. But by mentioning that, I'm saying that we had like a great bunch of people that they are doing like amazing jobs all over the world. And by the way, this is it's a continuous journey with them, because I still on following my the guys there, especially in Germany and in New York. They are still on high activity, and this high interaction of learning, it gives you like more insights all the time, to be able to like to move forward and to see what is happening all over the world and community. You feel like you are not alone here. You are not fighting alone regarding that. So you are part of this great community all over the world. Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that. So we had a few activities along the bootcamp, which, well, it's a digital platform, right? So we unfortunately didn't have the chance yet to meet in person, but you had some exercises or assignments where you had to connect with your local contacts. So you had to interview someone and you had to host a dinner. And then afterwards, you had a hackathon, which you got assigned to a team after for the second part of the boot camp, and you started to work on that. So can you tell me about that experience? Have you participated on a hackathon before? So maybe you can tell that as well, how that working environment was for you, and what came out from that hackathon.
Actually, what I want to say regarding the digital experience by delivering this bootcamp, it was like amazing, and I was surprised how that it could be like really effective, and bringing people from all over the world to the same platform and getting in touch together. This will it's catalyze like the know-how process that you are doing there, because like you have extreme point of views from all over the world for the same topic and how they are dealing with. So it was like a big plus, the digital platform, and as well, like, you are sitting in your home and you are being able to digest and to receive all these information at the same time. So I think that this was like a plus from this perspective. And sure, I want to see you physically, everyone who was there in the bootcamp. Actually, it was the first time that I participate in a hackathon, and it was like really a great.
Yes.
Yeah, hearing me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So it was really a great experience being there with a team working, my Food Planet team, working on a certain topic, like, and you have like 72 hours to deliver and in phases, and it was quite like a great experience, working under pressure, having like a very tiny, small window of time to deliver a solution and build it up. And I'm saying like it was quite a great experience, because I was working on creating an innovative idea, or the start of this innovative idea, and in a very different industry of mine. So our topic was related to how we can create a different mindset or facilitate a different mindset regarding how people they look to the economy in general, and to going from the unidimensional growth to a circular, sustainable growth and well-being. So it was a challenge, and we reached out to create like a pool question for everyone to check their opinions, and we started to build that from there. And by the end of the day, we ended up that we should facilitate the awareness, and we should educate and invest more and deliver the sustainable goals of development to the children's. And we try to work on that to hit the minimum age possible, so we can start to create a new generation that is thinking about that. But not just that, because the actual generation have like some responsibilities regarding that. So our product or our solution, it was like creating a mutual platform between the parents and the children, where they can work together, so we can move forward and start to build.
Oh, I really hope that this won't connection issue won't stop us continuing the conversation. Oh, it seems to be always the Thursday morning sessions where we face these things, but while we are waiting for Rabih to reconnect, so basically their idea was actually the voted the best idea of the previous bootcamp. Oh, and you are back. Can you hear me, Rabih?
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
So we lost you where you were explaining that it has to be a platform where parents and children can connect. Oh no. Yes, so their idea was voted the best in terms of feasibility, in terms of human and planet-centered approach, in terms of applying the knowledge what they have learned during the bootcamp. So, and I'm very like keen on letting him explain you what steps they have taken since they graduated in December. And he just left. So while we are waiting for him to reconnect, Rabih was actually in a team with Lana from New Zealand. She was also already featured on one of these sessions, and Sylvia from Italy. So they are a team of three, and as far as I know, they are still actively working on this idea. So I really hope that he can join back in and explain. Yes, I can see you. Okay, and. Yeah, so where was I? This side, exactly. Hi. So I just said I introduced Lana and Sylvia in the same time. So just explain that your team is multi-national. And back to your point, so it will be a platform where children and parents will be able to engage and learn more about the sustainability development goals, right?
Yes, actually, this was like one of the biggest plus back to the platform, and what was serving our idea, that the team was from New Zealand, Lana, and Sylvia from Italy, and me as well from Lebanon. So by having people from different areas and tackling the same question or the same problem, this gives us like a big boost to go to dig deeper, because everyone is thinking regarding the problem from his perspective, from his background, from in society, and trying to stretch those ideas to create like a common solution that like it could work in different societies. And by saying that, always when you go to the minimum age of people, you will be like, it will be like more easier to infiltrate and to deliver and facilitate the idea or the awareness regarding the sustainability. And
So where is this project now?
yeah, actually, not just the education. It's like a very big word, and especially go for the children part. There's a lot of research and and preparation that should be done because you are dealing with children, and this will be like very critical what you are telling them and how you are delivering that. And especially like we have like online and offline too, at the same time. Now we are in the process of securing the budget needed to create our MVP, and we are in this process. We have like multiple options. We are starting to tackle options starting from New Zealand, and we will see how it will goes. We have like big hopes there, and especially that we are planning to be part of the mobile industry, and this is like a very big world as well. So we are taking that step by step, and we are trying to make it like concrete steps to have like an MVP and a sustainable.
Amazing. Well, if you need a product owner, let me know. Just kidding.
Sure.
All right, so I'm very happy to see that's not only yours, but some other projects as well from the bootcamp are still carrying on. The teams are still working together, either in a full team representation or partially. But yeah, enough about the bootcamp. You also have another activity you are doing in Lebanon. So as you mentioned before, you kind of made a switch in approximately 1 year before the bootcamp, and you are in regenerative agriculture. So could you please tell a bit more about Agrospring?
Yes. Actually, I still in the construction business, but it's not now anymore. Let's say a running industry in Lebanon. Actually, the whole story started for me in December 2019, when the first person in Lebanon hanged himself to deliver food for his family. And the question was there, how we can put food on the table. And the answer is very, we have to be engaged in the agriculture. And in Lebanon, we have like a very wide biodiversity. And this could be like, the dormant resource, because no one anymore is taking care of the agriculture, maybe like a very small percentage. And it was the question raised then, how we can move forward in our country to invest in our dormant resources and to be more productive, at least to secure what people living in Lebanon, all people living in Lebanon could like find their food or have to clean and affordable food. And this is how we started, by making like a very small prototype in mountain Lebanon on 10,000 square meters, where we have like the trees, the vegetables, and some animals. And I didn't know nothing about the regenerative agriculture or the circular or the sustainable, or how to make it sustainable. And this started in the first day of the farm, and the prototype farm was in March 2020. And since then, we were involved like in many programs, the water pollution, and then the boot camp, and a continuous and digging deeper regarding what is happening in the agricultural industry. And we are settling now for 85,000 square meters in 5 different sites, building our own nursery, as well, like taking care of 2,000 trees almost. We have planted like 400 for now. We are planning for having a free range farm where we can like as well produce a first line products. And we are aiming to have like in the future, in the near future, like 1 year from to build as well an anaerobic biodigester, where we can like use the trimming of the trees as well, the manure of the cattle there, and to produce an organic fertilizer for our soil. So we need like 20 months to be able to have like a fully functional circular regenerative product, and all of that is from the land itself. So we are like 95% detached from the currency fluctuation that we have in Lebanon, the disaster regarding the economy. I'm just trying to say that we can invest our energy and a little of money, not too much. I started like with a number that you can use to buy a car. Uh, so it's not a huge number, but it's about how you are investing this money and how it will be like the effectiveness of the steps that you are accumulating to serve each other in a way that the byproduct what we are creating here is serving a circular economy. So, yes, I am saying that Lebanese people can at least serve themselves and have like a full security of their own food as well. If they will be like accumulating, building on that, we will be able to export foods very in the near future. And I think that will be like one of the main criteria that we should work on it, because we have it in here. The raw materials that we need, like we just have to leverage those resources for our benefit and to stay harmless for the nature.
Wow. So, Rabih, I will need to ask you something because it all sounded now so easy that you invested an amount of a car without having the knowledge. I need to understand what other resources did you need? Do you have a team working with you? Do they have the knowledge about? So, if someone would need to have like a toolkit now, I would like to do exactly what Rabih Hamid did in Lebanon. What do they need to make this so progressive? Because let's be honest, you started last March, then now you have an 8 times more size of land to work on. You are planning to invest in a digestion facility. So it is a pretty fast acceleration. So what were those essential human resources or know-how or something what you needed to involve in this project to make it happen?
Actually, yes, it sounds like easy, but it's not easy because like I have the 10 years of building experience in the construction industry, and I was leveraging that all the way as well. Like there is a lot of tools and equipments that they are in the warehouse of the construction, and it could serve you if you have the idea to upcycle those materials. And as well, the team of the construction, he was there, and we was like under total lockdown. And we started to build the capacity of this team to be able to work as well in the agriculture sector. So there is a lot in the ecosystem there. We was just trying to bring that, and everyone has a lot in the ecosystem, and he can bring that down to serve the idea that he is working on now. As well, the water pollution, we ended up with a team there, an initiative, innovative initiative. It's called Badil Energy, like the alternative energy. And I am in there an anaerobic digester, biodigester to be built in-house in Lebanon, fully built in Lebanon. So, like, there's a lot of people working on that. But as well, in Agrospring, I still like working with with my old team that have been all together in the construction industry. I am leveraging the back office of the construction industry, the tools, the people. All of them are there, and they are like convinced, and they want to move forward because they see the potential in that. They like they are convinced that when we will be using those dormant materials or resources in that way, how we are doing now, and we are not creating a new methodology, we are just like imitating this methodology and trying to do Lebanon. And regarding the lands and how we growing like this fast, um, I think that I am really blessed, and I have a great gratitude to this landlord who believes in what I am doing, and mainly now I'm working in the land of the same person, and he's just like stretching the lands for me. Each time I do like a happy like come I have another land there, let's see how we can deal with that. And now more people around me, and especially my friends, they are like more convinced, and they want to do the same methodology in their lands, and they want to be part of that. So yes, We are
Amazing.
the right way.
So it's also the power of community and to actually find those resources around you and the people who are like they want to make a change towards the same direction. Very inspiring to hear. Thank you for sharing. So we are approaching the end of our conversation, and I have one question I always ask everyone at the end, and that's how you imagine your food future. And this you can decide to go utopistic, disregard all of the barriers that we have now, and picture the perfect future for yourself. Or you can also go realistic and say, this is what I see we can achieve in 10, 20, 30 years.
Actually, what I am dreaming of as well, what I am trying to work on it in Lebanon, that in these lands we are targeting to have like the maximum percentage of a food basket. Okay, so I think that, and now we are trying to do that in a backyard of one of my friends. So what I'm saying here that we can, as people, to grow like a certain percentage or to work to make a certain percentage of our own food in-house or in our community or in our neighborhood. So this will bring all the people together. This will be like people will be aware of what is the energy needed to be able to have like a bowl of salad. What the energy needed and what are the phases to be there. And this kind of collaboration between people and building awareness, this will serve many ages as well. And at the same time, they will be like, they will care more about any other resources from my perspective, because when they will know how it will take to be able to have food on the table, they will be more conscious regarding any other resources that they are using. We're not gonna say abusing, that they are using, and how they will use it in a better way for themselves at the first, how it could be like better for the community as well. So yeah, I see the future food to be like a certain percentage of that in each neighborhood and in each building.
All right, I like this future. So if I can contribute in any way to build it, here I am. And I think many, many other climate shapers in our network who would like to join this movement. Rabih, thank you so much for being here today. It was truly an inspirational conversation. For those who joined us a bit late, don't worry. You can listen to it from the beginning. I will post it on IGTV right now. And stay tuned because we continue these conversations. The next one will be next Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Central European Time. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Ciao.
Bye.